Hello, I'm Jemima Grandy, and my husband's uncle, John Grandy, is chairman of the Royal Humane Society. I'm delighted to read this case from 1899 as one of 250 being read to celebrate the Society's 250th anniversary. To put it into context, 1899 saw the commencement of the Second Boer War, which ended in a British victory, and also the start of a famine in India which killed over 1 million people. This report refers to Commander E.F.B. Charlton, case number 30422. At 5 p.m. on the 29th of June, 1899, the steam cutter belonging to HMS Orlando grounded on a sandbank in Muda River, 1 mile below Sumatal near Penang. The river is some 80 yards wide, with a depth of 12 to 16 feet, and flows with a strong current. In order to get the cutter afloat, Commander Charlton, Lieutenant Hyde, and Petty Officer Holloway carried out an anchor and as far as the depth water would allow. When dropping the anchor, all three were swept off their feet by the current. Lieutenant Hyde succeeded in reaching the stranded boat, but Petty Officer Holloway was unable to do this and was directed by Commander Charlton to try and gain the opposite bank about 30 yards distant, he himself accompanying him. When about 5 yards from the bank, Holloway suddenly threw up his arms and sank. Commander Charlton at once dived and caught him by the hair, but this being short, he slipped from his grasp, and although the commander dived again several times, he did not succeed in finding him, and he drowned. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Hyde left the cutter and swam to the place, but was too late to render any assistance, although he remained by Commander Charlton until a landing was effected about 50 yards lower down. Great risk was incurred, the river being infested with crocodiles. The Society Silver Medal was voted to Commander Charlton and a testimonial on Vellum to Lieutenant Hyde. I hope you've enjoyed this heroic man overboard rescue. The Society is a registered charity and heavily dependent on donations. You can join either as a friend for £25 per annum or for just £100 per annum become a covener, which means you receive the annual report and can come to the AGM and meet trustees and brave awardees. Or, if you prefer, please just make a donation via the website, all of which will help the Royal Humane Society in its 250th year to continue to recognise bravery and the saving of life. Thank you for allowing me to share this Royal Naval Sailor story with you, and thank you for your support.